Hello guys, it's Mr. Bobster112 here, and here is another installment of trying to beat a random team in a Gold Cup slash one of the divisions, and currently I'm in First Division. So let's get into it. The team name is Brazil, which is irrelevant because it was left over from the last team they had, which was Brazil. So I have a Barclays Premier League team here with Balotelli and Fernando Torres up front. In the cam position I have, what's his name, Santi Cazorla. Left midfield I have Ashley Young. The two CDMs is Tiote and Stevie Gerrard. Right midfield is Valencia. The three centre backs I have, the Belgium one is Vermaelen, Thomas Vermaelen. The Danish one is Daniel Egger, and the non-rare centre back, the only non-rare player in the starting 11 here is Laurent Koscielny from France. And in goal I have De Gea. I would have a different keeper. Hopefully, well, not hopefully, but I will. Hopefully I will get him. Is the Liverpool goalkeeper, the Spanish one there, I forgot his name suddenly, but I would like to get him. So the team is rated at 80 overall, but the actual in-game, or not in-game, but the starting 11 will be, I would say 83 maybe, but that's including the bench, and I just have a really bad bench, because I don't worry about the bench really. I just try to spend my money on the starting 11, which is which is what team usually plays, and I don't sub much, so that's my main aim to improve on. We are in the first round of the, we're in divisions here. We're in Division 1, so let's just try to get an opponent. That I know lately, so no opponent was going to turn up there. It would have said lost connection with opponent. And that was very quick, so let's hope I get someone here. Yes, yeah, latency, that's good enough for me. Connection has been lost, really? Come on, let's get a match. Let's get a match and show you what this team can do. I did have this team yesterday, and then I sold it because there's the new cup out. It's called the African Cup or something. So I tried that out, but I tried to make a whole African team, but I didn't do very well. So I just chose to not do that and just re-get this team, which I really enjoy playing with. And I think I've played 4 games and won 4 games with it so far. So this team, 85 chemistry. I'm not quite sure what it is really. It's kind of a Barclays Premier League team slash La Liga BBVA slash Mandander in goal from League 1, the French top division, plus the Serie A. So I've never really seen a hybrid like that. Though it's an alright team. I mean, it's nothing great. It's not as good as my team. I'm not saying that's I'll beat just because that, but I'll just go defensive. Just don't want to make any early mistakes. Hopefully I'll remember to take it off. I don't always. And oh, that's a beautiful ball. Oh, nice to hear. Yeah, I pump faked the keeper and he got the ball. But wow, that was a really, really nice ball. It just cut my defence open. Young with the 4-star skill, then he just gets taken out. Balotelli plays it to Torres. Torres from the shot, and oh, just over from Torres. What a great shot. That could have been a beautiful goal if that went in. And the long kick from Mandander in goal. Falls to Stevie Gerrard, the 86 rated shooting, which is definitely his best, not attribute, but it's, oh, ref! Is it a penalty or foul? No, it's a foul. Oh, he's offside. Okay then. Yes. He goes for the sweaty, but maybe I could have scored a near post there, but otherwise definitely wouldn't have been able to score. Well, probably not been able to score, so just try to get the early lead there. And it is in division, so I'd like to win this. Not too much fancy stuff, probably. Oh, that was a nice interception there from Balotelli. So, Balotelli has moved to AC Milan in real life. from Manchester City in the Barclays Premier League, and obviously, well, Milan. AC Milan is in Milan, in Italy. So if you cannot get Mario Balotelli in packs anymore in his. Oh, what a two Fernando Torres! Oh, what a goal! Nicely tucked away in the 12th minute by number 12 Fernando Torres. Conspiracy, eh? Conspiracy. No, that was a lovely tune by Fernando Torres there. Weak foot finish, pass into his left past the right hand corner of the keeper. No chance to keep it. And yeah, so 2-0. So you won't be able to, well, no one will, not just you, no one will be able to get Mario Balotelli anymore in his Manchester City card. So his card now is a 84 rated striker AC Milan version, which is worth a hell of a lot at the moment. I think it's worth like 70, 60k at the moment. Maybe more, maybe a little bit less, but you know, probably no less than 60. Sorry, no, yeah. Oh, sorry. Oh. Yeah, so it's worth a lot, and he would be a great addition to it. Though I think he'll suit for FIFA. That is, he will suit the Barclays Premier League more. But at least it'll be really good to have him and Mikkeli up front in a Serie A team, or you could even do a hybrid with him. He was good for he was pretty good for hybrids, I'd say, because he was Italian, so you could link him up with quite a few Italian players, which was a really good good attribute for him in FIFA Ultimate Team. And he's just such a great player to play with. He's just got enough pace. His shot's incredible. He'll get a few headers, not as many as you would think for being a big and strong lad like him, but he'll still get a few headers that will keep the goals rolling in. He'll always be there to put 1 or 2 goals in a game, I would say, on average, and he's just such a good player, really. He's amazing. Torres I have here, who I bought for just a little bit more. He's not as good, though they're both really, really good players, I think. Well, not really, really good, but they're both. Fernando Torres, who is on the ball now, is not really, really good, but he's good, and he's going to play the over top through ball to Matry, I think it is. Moldy, Matry. He is an Inform 81 rated card. Oh, is that a foul? Penalty? No. Lucky. Plays it to Sandy Cazorla. Plays it to Balotelli. Yeah, Balotelli. And Tiote is away. Plays a through ball. Does he even have pace? Yes. What does he do? What does he do? Oh! I was going to go for the flip-flap if I got away from that time. And that's my corner. And diving header. Not quite gets it. So I didn't upload in the last 5 days. Or 4 days. And that is because... this is going to... Yeah. And that's because I've been away. I was tramping, so I haven't been able to post, but now I'm back, so hopefully I will be able to post now again. And so it's coming to the end of my school holidays, which has been like 2 months now, so it's really, really long. It's the longest I've ever had it. I think it's the longest that you're allowed it. That's because there was construction at the school, I think. Well, no, not. I think that's the reason why we started late-ish. Later, the latest that is allowed by government, which is the 7th here in New Zealand of February, which is next Thursday, so that will be an interesting day. And yeah, see what classes I'm in. That'll be interesting. See who I know in my classes, if my friends are in there. I think my best friend Caleb, I don't know if we're in the same class, but we both think we are because we've got the same teachers for pretty much everything. But I mean, that doesn't mean that we're in the same class, but I hope it does. So, oh wow, he missed. I thought that was in. So it'll be cool from the same class. Hopefully, maybe I'll have some more of my friends from 2000 and... Oh, come on. Anyone making a run? No, Balotelli. Go by yourself, Balotelli. No. He puts it through ball to Valencia. Oh, I was going for the swing there. From my last year of intermediate. Hopefully some of my friends from there will be in my in the class, but I don't think so, because they pretty much keep the same classes at my school for the first 2 years, so that's alright. Hopefully they don't. Oh, wow! I don't get lit on fire again. Like he's gonna do. I don't know. Last year I got lit on fire in science. That was rather interesting with 2 other people. Yeah, it wasn't on purpose either. It wasn't like someone like actually lit us on fire, but we were on fire for like a second or two, which I'll try to explain it. So we have at school, of course, we have Bunsen's for Bunsen burners and just to heat up chemicals and such other boring, no, not really boring, well, some things in science is boring. Oh, no, in science, so, oh, he's going for the short one? No, it's not. So, this guy in my class, I won't say who, yeah, not really correct to say who, because, yeah, it's just not really good, but if you're in my class, you probably know who I mean. If you lit on fire, you should know who I mean, but, yeah, some people know who I mean. He thought he was cool, and he left the, well, not cool, but for some reason, he just left the taps on with gas, not like, they're not like taps, but they're kind of like taps like water coming out of, but the gas taps that we use for the Bunsen's, and he left them on, and without any hoses or any flame burning them, so of course the room just fills up with gas, which is actually highly toxic if you have too much of it, or any of it really anyway. It's just toxic, that easy, isn't it? Oh, Sandy Casula. So, and of course there are other Bunsen's around the room, so, and we were the next, it's not like desk, but it's the next kind of counter, I suppose you could call it a counter along from him. Him and his, well, they were mucking around, but next from his kind of counter, I suppose. And so he walked away, and he just left it on purpose, no doubt about it. And we told him to turn it off. He didn't turn it off. I think someone was going to turn it off, but we were kind of in the middle of something, so we couldn't really turn it off. We were holding chemicals and stuff. Pardon me, guys. And our Bunsen caught the gas, and for probably 2 square meters, the air, which was gas then, turned into fire. And of course we were surrounded by gas, so we turned on fire as well. Yeah. And he didn't even get sent out of the class. No, he did. He got sent out of class for that. But I don't think he didn't actually get suspended for lighting other students. Oh wow. We're pretty much lighting other students on fire. When it boils down to it, but well, that's how it rolls, isn't it, sometimes? So that was an interesting experience. One of my friends, Ben, he got, like, his hair, like, got singed, and his eyebrows got really singed. And the teacher, in my opinion, didn't do much about it. Though it was pretty funny at the time, but thinking back to it, it's really, really dangerous. Just going back to the game, this guy's got back into it, so it's 3-2 to him now. And it was 2-0 to me, so that's shocking. Oh, come on, let's get the header. Yes, it's played out. So that's pretty much the end of that story. Because there's not much else to it. Oh, come on, let's get the shot away. Pressing B so many times. I've had a lot of trouble with my Xbox. It's really, really good when it works, but when it doesn't work, it's just shocking. I'm not quite sure why it doesn't, like, it always says it's not connected to the internet and stuff, have to turn the modem on and off, and I didn't actually do it, but Dad like changes all the little numbers around, and it's like 21.1876. Oh, what to say? For example, those aren't actually the numbers, but it's just for example. And I wonder if a PlayStation is easier, because I wouldn't recommend an Xbox to people. Let's get. Oh, good. I wouldn't recommend an X. How's that? I would not recommend an Xbox to people, just because it's just so shocking, and it's another one, and its reliability. It hardly ever, no, not hardly, but so much of the time it just doesn't work. I mean, the whole point of an Xbox is to be able to use it and play video games, but I can't use it. Like yesterday I came back, I want to use it, I can't, I turn everything off, I turn it back on, won't work, then I take all the cables out of the modem, turn it back on, then stuffs up our 3 computers, and then I have to redo everything again, and then it just magically works. Like, what the hell? That shouldn't happen. It's probably the most, I don't know, I might not stumble in PlayStation, but if it's not, it's definitely the second biggest gaming console in the world. Though it is Xbox is Microsoft, so what else do you expect, really? Microsoft is pretty crap overall. I wish Apple made a gaming device. That would be really cool. Like Microsoft does. I'd definitely check it out. I mean, not saying that would be perfect or no bugs or anything, because nothing is. Oh, wow. I mean, as you could see with the iPhone 5, the maps just weren't working. But I'd definitely try it out. It would be probably much better firmware, hardware, I can't remember. Hardware than Microsoft, and hopefully the servers would work so much better. Not that the servers going down is really Microsoft's fault, but they might be able to do something about it, be a connection or whatever. But it looks like I'm going to lose this game, so that's a shame. Yeah, this is... Last time I used this, I was really dominant. I just went through a tournament, I won 4th round penalties, but the rest of the games in that tournament I won 5-1, 4-1 and 5-1 and won the tournament. So it's quite surprising this guy isn't a particularly good player. It's probably because I'm speaking and I'm trying to think of like ages ago, for example, when I was accidentally set on fire. Oh, Torres, he's actually got the pace. Oh, that's a foul. Yep, that's a penalty. Sorry, guys, that's a penalty. Actually, I don't think it was. I just said that open it was, but it was. So it's all good. Balotelli, can he take it? I'm going to my left. Oh, that's a shocking penalty. Yeah, that's shocking, but still winning. Yes, and the Balotelli celebration. If he dived either way, that would have easily stopped it. I mean, if he dived that way, sorry, not either way, he would have easily got then a shocking penalty. The main reason is I find the bar, it's got like faster. Well, I feel it's got faster, and I just, oh, that's a really good save. I can't do anything about it, and for some reason, oh come on, let's just, oh come on, we're away, we are away. Come Balotelli, where's the link up play? Go Balotelli, go Balotelli, you've got the pace. Oh! Oh no, that would have been so nice to get that goal and most probably get that win. That was a funny little slide tackle there. Come on. I was trying to switch play and it just wasn't switching. That's definitely a foul, yeah. That's probably a red card, is it? Oh no, yellow for Stevie Gerrard, that's lucky. I thought that would have been a red. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry, let's not skip it then. That's a really, really good free kick. So that's oh, it's another corner. How many corners does he have? If he scores from a corner, this still counts, and it goes in. So corners are OP. And like I just said, if he's not on the surfboard, Kagawa can't surf, I bet you. I knew that he was going to score. I knew that he was going to score. Look at that. Near post, look at that. How does that go in? How does that go in? Oh, look at that skill. What? No. I was away. You can't call it. Alright, well, I suppose that's how it goes. Win some, lose some. So thank you guys for watching this. I'm sorry I didn't win it, but I mean, you can't win everything. So please share this with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, whatever you guys do it on. Please just share it, yeah, get the word around that I'm making these videos, that I'm going to get better. I'm probably going to put a montage together. I want to try and do that with music and a bit of effects. So please rate, like and subscribe. Cheers. See you next time.